Hi, I'm Rick. Thanks for joining me again. I'm giving you a little bit of a video commercial for what we're headed into this coming July and August at Hillside Community Church. I just want to give you a heads up about where I felt we needed to go together as a church. Our first core value is connecting with Jesus. And on a personal level, me personally, when I take the pastor's badge off and I'm not acting like a pastor and it's just Rick, and I'm in the community and I'm in my neighborhood and I'm talking to my own friends and my own neighbors, I've noticed that helping people connect with Jesus outside the church is a challenge. Sharing my faith is a challenge. Asking people if they would like to believe in Jesus is a challenge. So what I wanted to do, because our first core value is connecting with Jesus and conversions, souls saved, is part of that core value. This coming summer, through July and August, I wanted us to go through the book of Galatians together. Because the letter of Galatians, within it, Paul really talks about the gospel, gets a little nitty-gritty with it. There was some confusion among people of his day, among the Galatian church, as to what the gospel was and what the gospel wasn't. And so in our minds, I wanted us to be clear as to what the gospel is and a little bit about what the gospel isn't. So here's what the sermons this coming summer through July and August look like. On July 5th, the message is going to be, can you trust the message about Jesus? Talking about credibility. Is the gospel message credible? Can we trust the gospel? How do I know that belief in Jesus really will get really would get a reward of eternal life? So we're talking about gospel credibility. Can you trust the message about Jesus? On the 19th, why every good person needs to know about Jesus. We're talking about faith and works. Why can't I be good enough to get to heaven? Why is faith in Jesus the only way to get to heaven? And we're going to be looking at that. Why every good person needs to know about Jesus. Also, coincidentally, on the 19th, we're going to have a barbecue following the service. That's going to be nice, a missions barbecue. And on the 5th, this coming Sunday, we're going to have a social afterwards. So come prepared for some treats. In August, on August 2nd, as we look at Galatians, why great behavior will never trump belief in Jesus. Talking about the correlation, the connection, faith and law. Why we as believers, we can't hope to have a better resurrection or hope to be better believers than anybody else by obeying the law, and what we do sometimes to bring in the Old Testament and the Old Covenant into our system of faith right now, and how sometimes we even push that on people who have not yet placed their faith in Jesus. So again, getting clear in our minds about what the gospel is, why great behavior will never trump belief in Jesus. On the 16th, how the message about Jesus compares with other faiths. Why can't I believe in anything else? Why is it only belief in Jesus that will grant me eternal life? So we're talking about that on the 16th. And the 23rd, how Jesus can give you eternity and why you want him to. On the 23rd also, we're going to have a corn roast following service that you might want to join us for. Corn roast on the 23rd. And then finally on August 30th, what your life looks like after you believe in Jesus. So through July and August, we're going to be going through several good passages in Galatians that will help us to get our heads into what the gospel is. Also, what I want us to do, because I believe it's so essentially important for us right now, at this moment in Hillside's life, to begin to share our faith, and at this moment in history, as it looks like Jesus could come back any moment now. Because I think it's so crucial for you and I to be a little bit more active, a little bit more aggressive about asking the people around us, would you like to believe in Jesus? At the end of each of the messages in Galatians, as long as the text allows for it, and I think they all will, I'm going to try to present you a skeleton outline of the gospel based on the text of the day. So Galatians chapter 1, this Sunday, we're talking about, what's the theme again? Can you trust the message about Jesus? At the end of the message, what I'm going to do is present a skeleton outline and show you how you can and I can present the gospel to our friends by using the text in Galatians chapter 1. And I'm going to do that each of the Sundays. You also like to know that Logan will be preaching through the summer as well, because I'm going to be taking some time off, I hope, to connect with family. So Logan's going to be preaching for us on July 12th, on July 26th, and also on August 9th. So please come out on July 12th, July 26th, and August 9th to support Logan as he is beginning a wonderful ministry ahead of him. And thank you for being so supportive of him. God bless you. See you these Sundays.